A lot of the political parties, perhaps yours, you correct me if I'm wrong, litigation encumbrances across board. So what you hear Nigerians say, for those who are not happy with the twin policy of government, essentially a lot of Nigerians, even the government has acknowledged the fact that the twin policy of government is really biting hard on everybody, businesses and everybody's pocket. But what you hear is from the government, they throw up the macroeconomic numbers that are looking good, play down perhaps on the ones that are not looking good, and then the people throw up the micro that is not looking good. So there are two things that look like they are true all at the same time, macro and micro. But when they look at the opposition, all they may be hearing is litigation, counter litigation, rather than alternative idea. Is this a situation that will naturally make the electorate confused as to how to go, or this in itself will play in the interest of the APC to give the president a home run?
Well, it's agenda setting. Number one, there is no macro that's looking good. The government is suffering from three problems which they can address even before the election. One, they have a general case of incompetence. They're not just not good at doing their job. Two, they genuinely, honestly suffer from economic illiteracy. They don't know what they will do that will have the multiplier effect and have the greatest, yield the greatest good to the greatest number of people. And then in the third component, they are ashamed to debate and face reality, because if you have 47% unemployment, you have it. There's no need cooking the number. If you have the worst inflation in your sub-region, and you have the worst inflation in the developing world, you need to know. If you are not able to control your spending, you are running deficits, running wild with deficit, you need to know. And you need to deal with that. So that, in economics, there's the limit to how many lies you can tell. In politics, it's endless. But in economics, the numbers will bite you at the end of the day. So let us get it right. There is no way the macro can be good, and 18 months down the line, the micro will not be good. So if the micro is not working, you need to walk back to the macro and realize that it's not working. So essentially, President Tinubu is wasting his time, wasting the time of the people, and he needs to do some things that are easier to do, to tweak his policies, one, to be a little more honest, but very much more honest, and ensure that government money goes to government accounts, that you implement budget and make sure that the budget actually work within your own government and they work in the sector, and that you manage government debt in such a way that domestic debts paid so that you can free money for the private sector to be able to employ people. And that the promises that you made that are low-hanging ones, you try to keep them. But if you don't keep those promises, it doesn't matter how many litigations you get the opposition into, people are going to remember that you haven't served them well. Now, going to the issue of opposition litigation, there's litigation anywhere. That's not the issue. Litigation doesn't stop the party from functioning. We are running a democracy that's supposed to be under the rule of law. And the government has specialized in tweaking every opportunity they have to confuse INEC and to make National Assembly to give us one of the worst and complicated electoral act amendment in recent times. So the courts are now striking many of them down. And I can tell you, in terms of number, 2007 election and 2003 elections have had more litigations than we have now. So that idea is not the issue.